Now, look, you said that last time I was here, that there was a lot of, I forget the language, there was a lot of raucous. No, there wasn't. It was simply maybe your use of language in this sense. As I recall, you were bold enough to say that I was wrong. Yeah, I'm glad you recall. But you see, all you were really saying was that you don't agree. There's a world of difference between saying that somebody who's done their research and written the books and put it out there for everybody to go and check it out. And when I write almost as if I'm arguing a case, because I'm a trial lawyer. And we trial lawyers, you need evidence, you need authority for whatever you are saying. And so I adopt that style when I write these works of history. And I back everything that I say with evidence. So to then, without somebody having done similar research, to almost act as an expert and say, on the basis of what I know, you are wrong. You could see why some of your colleagues were a bit upset with you. But I knew that what you were really meant to say was that you don't agree. And it's clear that you still don't agree. So let's take what you said bit by bit. First of all, to suggest that Dele Ogun and Kemi Badenoch, same kind of thing, I don't think you're listening to me. Because Kemi Badenoch and I could not be more different in the sense that she was born in England and raised in Nigeria, primary school, secondary school, and then chose to wear England's armband as leader of the Her Majesty's or His Majesty's opposition, playing for England. I was born in Nigeria, and my primary school was in England, and my secondary school was in England, and my university was in England, and my first professional calling was in England. But I choose to play for Nigeria. So I don't know where you get the basis for saying I'm like Badenoch. I'm batting for our people. I'm trying to restore the confidence in our people against, as I'm always accused of blaming Badenoch's team. So how on earth I can be equated with Badenoch?
Because she supports ethno-nationalistic, she has a ethno-nationalistic way of thinking. Yes. And that's how you come across too.
Okay, let me explain that then, because you talk about ethno-nationalism. And you say, but I don't state it openly. It's what I wrote down from your comments. I don't state it openly. I don't know how much more open can I be when people know me as a Yoruba nationalist who set up the Yoruba Foundation, who initiated the Yoruba National Day celebration in the year 2000 that has been going on ever since. Can I be more open as to where I'm coming from?
Your supporters don't think that. That's the problem. They don't believe that. When I tell them, they don't believe that the way you sound like somebody that is for Yoruba Nation.
The way I am for Yoruba Nation.
Exactly. But they don't believe that. They think you are like...
I don't know who you're talking to, but the people who speak to me, and follow me, they know this guy makes no apology about it at all. I am first and foremost, before anything else, I'm Yoruba. But what I wish, I'm a different kind of Yoruba nationalist. I'm not of the stock that hate other nations and nationalities and ethnic groups because they're in a winner-takes-all game that the British set up for us, such that we want to dominate and control. I am the kind of nationalist that says live and let live. I don't think I could have been clearer. That is the essence of the Orange Union that I've been preaching. So whoever you're speaking to and are saying, oh no, he's I said it at the beginning. My difference with Pa Adebanjo, of now blessed memory, is that nation for him is Nigeria. For me, Nigeria is a country, is a state, is an artificial construct. I couldn't be clearer. The nation is that of our ancestors. And I could not be more different from Badinot, because I'm a conservative with a small c. She's a conservative with a capital C. And the essence of conservatives with small c's is that they revere their past. They revere the legacy of their ancestors. She's a political conservative. I'm a natural conservative. And that's why I hold on to what our ancestors gave us before the colonial Confucianists came along to try and say, forget Yoruba, forget Igbo, forget Ijo, forget Ogoni, forget Hausa, etc. Nigeria is which is what the school of thought that you belong in. I've got that very clear. Now, you say that my conclusions, they're extremely dangerous. I laugh at that. Dangerous to what? It's only dangerous to one Nigerian. To one Nigerianist.
To our very survival. No, see, Nigeria is just a construct, just like Yoruba. I think we like to think that these ethno nations that we have is sacred. It's not. They are all social constructs too. But the in terms of this thing, why it's dangerous to us is that we don't organize ourselves as it relates to the world of today and dealing with the challenges that are coming, even greater challenges. And we are facing existential threat. And I expect our elites to understand these things. That is my problem. That's why I consider it extremely dangerous, because you are one of the foremost writers in the country.
No, you only consider it extremely dangerous because it's dangerous to your point of view and your school of thought. You see the choice of language? Extremely dangerous. It sounds like it's an objective assessment. No, it's only dangerous to your philosophy, your school of thought. Why is it extremely dangerous? Isn't that, as I've explained, the Orange Union formula is what the colonial Confucianists are using for themselves? You said that the Enlightenment of the Europeans, they're evolving into new ways of thinking. Do you know why they're able to evolve into new ways of thinking like AI, etc.? It's because they've settled the identity issues. After their Westphalia nonsense, after that 30 years war where they were all fighting each other, it is out of that the nations, Germany came through. Yes, Germany came through. France settled down. New identities came popping through. That's where these nations came from, because they built up to the ultimate of oneness. Yes, which was the Holy Roman Empire. That's where they had. They had the Holy Roman Empire that ran all those countries like Austria and Germany and what we now know as Germany, but it was Prussia and all the rest of that. So they settled it. Likewise in Britain, they rose to a pinnacle of the equivalent of one Nigeria, where the English Parliament, Westminster, ran the whole of what they called the United Kingdom. The Union of the Crowns, yeah? James I and James VI. James I of England, James VI of Scotland. They united the territory under that king. But where did they come to afterwards? Tony Blair, remember him? He now introduced the constitutional settlements, whereby he was now able to give each their own space. The Welsh Assembly for the Welsh to run their affairs, the Scottish Parliament for the Scottish to run their affairs. The troublesome Northern Ireland, they got their own assembly. So you see what the medicine that they took, forefathers, is what you're seeking to deny our people, because you're saying it's dangerous.